Hey there guys, it's Salis, and welcome back to Salis is Less Than 3, and welcome to Hard Reset Redux. You may remember, fucking ages ago now, 2012, I did a video on a game called Hard Reset. It's been remade! Nice new update for 2016. And I don't need more reasons to bang on about Hard Reset, I loved this game. But before we go into actual gameplay, let me show you something. How cool is this menu, right? It's amazing. It used to be a lot slower back in the early days of Hard Reset when it first launched, but due to people complaining about how slow the menus were, they added a fast menu option. Now they've just gone to fast menus because I've realised everyone preferred it that way, but look at all these video options. So many options. This is a PC game, alright. Now let's dive into the game. And unlike a lot of my Less Than 3 videos, this is actually going on New Game Plus. The reason being, A, the game is quite short. And B, I wanted to unlock all the weapons ahead of time because I think it's amazing how they do it, because it's quite a clever system, but let's dive in. EX mode, which is New Game Plus. Difficulty, yeah, let's go normal EX mode. Now, one of the things that people don't like about Hard Reset is the game looks beautiful, but all the cutscenes are done like this, as kind of comic books, which I actually prefer. I think it gives a really nice aesthetic to the game, but let's just skip this, because I want you to experience this all for yourself. But the game features two weapons. The CLN firearm and the NRG weapon. Get it? NRG, it's an energy weapon. But technically the game features 20 weapons. How, you ask? Each one of these has 5 modes. For example, if I switch to the CLN firearm, you start off with an assault rifle. Bit standard and tried and true. But you can change it to a shotgun, a grenade launcher, an RPG, and a mine launcher. And you'll notice every time it does, it actually changes its configuration, which is amazing. On the NRG weapon, you start with the plasma launcher, which, by the way, at the start of the game is a much better gun. I actually call this the better gun, because it is a better gun. But watch how this configures itself. Plasma launcher. Shock blaster, which is basically a constant stream of electrical shotgun action. The EMP mortar. The railgun, a staple of science fiction I like to think. And the smart gun. Clearly these people have seen Aliens. But before we go on, allow me to address one complaint that has been made about the Redux version, because I actually have some statements from the developers to tell you about. People say this is a bit of a graphical downgrade from the original Hard Reset. I can understand why people would think that, but it's not true. First of all, the ambient occlusion system is completely different in this. This uses SSAO, which is more dynamic, which highlights the things you can interact with much better than the standard fixed selection ambient occlusion it used to use. So, now for example, this high explosive barrel here is much better highlighted than, say, this trash can. In the old one, not so much. Everything was kind of baked ambient occlusion. And there you go, that's the first hint of something in this game, which I will show you in a bit. But after I discuss the textures, you may notice these textures are pretty damn nice. But people seem to prefer the textures from the original. Again, this is a bit of a different post-processing system because this game runs on an entirely different engine. The original ran on the Roadhog engine, which was Flying Wild Hog's in-house engine. This now runs on Roadhog V2. And honestly, I prefer this look. I really do. It's so much cleaner and neater. Right. Get some combat down. Oh yeah. This game uses some very old school sensibilities. Environmental combat. Gotta love it. And there are achievements linked to the environmental combat and all that other good stuff. But, yeah, that was the plasma mode. And when I say this game has 20 weapons... Oh, but Salis, you've only shown us 10. Oh, yes, I have. But every single one of these has an alternative fire mode. For example, the plasma gun can condense all its plasma into a single shot. The assault rifle, I haven't unlocked this one's secondary fire because it's literally just a zoom. There's no aiming down sights in this. This is an old school FPS where you have to pick up health packs and there's no regenerating health and all that good stuff. All that stuff that I like. Ah, I found a secret. Oh yes, there's those in this. But I wanted to go back right to the start of the game because I wanted to show you some really cool stuff. Because I think the first two levels kind of typify what I think of... what I think they were trying to set out to do with hard resets. Oh look, I must crouch under here. There's no crouch button. Old school sensibilities, remember? Jumping only. And the game makes nods to that on several different occasions. It's like, you think you have to crouch here. No, you don't. Because it's a jumping game, there are no crouch controls. You want to get all the upgrades, find all the secrets, etc, etc. For example, I just found 500 nano, which is the currency this game uses. Right, let's show you assault rifle mode. Not exactly very interesting. Shotgun time! The shotgun secondary fire is EMP fletchets. And since all the enemies in this are robots, they are very, very effective. However, unlike what you'd think, they don't completely disable the robot, they just stun it for a bit. Right, NRG's second stage. The Shock Blaster. This gun I don't really like all that much, and... oh, actually, considering what I'm about to fight, I know what I'm about to fight, but this is going to be a challenge. See, that's quite a nice set piece, because what's about to happen is not pretty. Get out of there, because Big Stompy Bastard is on his way. One of the things added to Hard Reset Redux that wasn't in Hard Reset 1 was the ability to dodge sideways. Because these have a nasty charge attack. Yeah, that was the Shock Blaster's main fire. As you can see, it's kind of just like a waterfall effect of electricity. Not much range, not much spread. But can take down some things pretty easily. Right. As you can see here, they've clearly marked that this is something we can explode, but let me show you what these actually are. Since it's a cyberpunk dystopian future, which I like, which is a setting I like very much, this game has taken the concept of email spam and kind of spread it to an entire city. This is what we can expect in the future, I don't want to know. I am not interested in email spam being on every corner. And yes, they talk to you all the time when you go past them. It's really irritating after a while. Right, what's the next mode on this? Why, of course, grenades! And by blowing up that car, I've revealed another secret! Yes, this game does take a few nods to old FPS by using what I like to call the cracked principle. If you see a crack in a wall, odds are good stuff is behind it. And try and do that with a Shock Blaster, because I want to show you its next mode in a minute. Is really quite irritating. Right, there's a crack in a wall. I need an explosive. Is there an explosive outside? Yes, there is. Lovely. Boom! I'll have that health, thank you. Nothing in here. Okay, the secret was actually this side. Right, now we've powered down that. Did I get the alt fire for this? I think I did. Because I believe if I shock blast this, I just kill a security camera. Yes! Another big stompy bastard. The alt fire on this is a cryo shot. Well, I say it's a cryo shot, it's actually EMP. Right, now he's crawling towards me. Hopefully I've got it. This is added new from the original hard reset. It's called the Cyber Katana. It's the only melee weapon in the game. And that is its only purpose. When you get one of those things down so it's crawling towards you, that's the only time it's worth using. But I want you to listen to something before we go on. Does that noise sound copyright infringy to you? It should. It's a fucking lightsaber. Okay, trying to blow up an explosive thing with the Cyber Katana, probably not a good idea. But I'm going to do it anyway. And that is literally it. You can't upgrade the Cyber Katana in any way. And that's quite annoying.
I can help you.
No, you can't. I'm not interested in whatever you're trying to sell. Oh, I have 2 upgrades available. How do I know? It's on the HUD. If you look at the heads-up display, you'll notice you have 120 health, 120 shields, and 240 ammo. Green bar your health, yellow for your shields. So you've got bars and numbers to work with. Personally, I prefer to use the numbers. But to the left, you have your nano bar. Every time it fills, you have an upgrade available. I have 2, so I can show you some more upgrades as we go along, as well as the method for upgrading. Just go through here, excuse me. Find another secret. You can tell I've played this game before. Namely, this morning. Because you don't get that Cyber Katana right from day 1. You actually get that during mission 4. And I thought you got it from day 1 because I saw a lot of the press stuff for it. And can we wake this guy up? No. But that will walk around. It's a cement mixer on legs. Everyone thought that was hilarious back in the release. Now, the good thing about the grenade launcher mode of the CLN firearm is I get to show you both modes at once. Because the easiest way to use the grenade launcher is, in fact, to use its secondary fire first. Right, wake up the rat droids. Fire the first mode, which is a gravity grenade. Lob a normal grenade in there, and everything goes boom. I must say, the first time I played this, I played the original hard reset. I tended to focus more on the NRG weapon, because let's face it, it's a cyberpunk game. I want to be able to use cyberpunk weaponry. Has that thing woken up there? Now the rat droids have gone? Nope, sleepy bastard. That's what you get for sleeping on the job. And you notice I just blow its body off its legs. It looks like a spider with... It looks like a disabled spider, alright? But yeah, I'll focus more on this because it's a cyberpunk game. I want to use a cyberpunk weapon. So I've decided now I'm in EX mode, New Game Plus. I'm going to be focusing more on the CLN firearm because you might as well. I've only upgraded it so I can show you what it does. Right, the mortar. The mortar fires a small dose of plasma which electrifies a nearby area. Again, this can be useful. But I prefer to use it when I've got its secondary fire mode. Because I will show you that when we get to some more enemies. This is how you upgrade everything. You find these upgrade terminals which are scattered throughout Bazaar City. and later on in the missions that were added as DLC, because the game had a woefully bad ending to start with. And then they released the Extended Edition, which added 6 new missions, because it was only 6 missions to start with. And it added 6 new missions after that. It got to be quite a good ending, and you got a decent resolution for your character. But I'm not going to harp onto that, because it's all in the Redux version, so it's all good. You can upgrade your combat gear, which means you can upgrade your health and your shields. You can also get these awareness modules, which show you where enemies are on the heads-up display, and show you where Nano is on the heads-up display. You can get the trauma pack, which adjusts how, when you're heavily damaged, you behave. For example, at the moment I get bullet time when I'm severely damaged for a short while. But this is how you upgrade all your weapons as well. I haven't upgraded the mines. I don't want manual detonation, that'd just be really annoying. Combat shotgun probably could do with having a better reload.
Good choice.
But as you can see, I've unlocked everything except for the secondary fire mode of the assault rifle. And the secondary fire mode of the proxy mines, because, to be honest with you, I don't really like them. Did I get the secondary fire of the ray gun? Oh, no, again. With the railgun, it's just an X-ray scope. So I think I'm going to upgrade my HUD to show me where more Nano is, so I can get more upgrades.
Good choice. The guide was successfully mounted.
Now, moving on. Ah, this bit allows me to show you something both kind of annoying and kind of good. Turn the lever. Now, you can do that in one of 2 ways. You can enable the E button, and you can enable mouse click, because it's a PC game. You're not going to need it. You're not going to necessarily need the E button. I prefer the E button method, but right now I get to show you how the mines work, because this area has a lot of enemies that come at you from all over the place. You just put the mines down, enemies run over them like the fools they are, and they go boom. Haha! Yes, you'll all go boom. Oh, I've got a new upgrade. You get Nano while you're killing these guys as well. Right. Secondary fire engaged on the mortar. It's a stasis field. Meaning you can trap them in it with the mortar's main fire. Right, stasis field engaged. Release the mortars. Unfortunately, those things can run out of the stasis field. Quite irritating if I do say so. Because it's based entirely on their normal movement speed. Okay. Okay, now he's dead. I was going to go up and slice him up with a cyber katana, but never mind. Right. Next weapon. Right, time to use the RPG. It's katana-ing time! That is, like I said, that is the only reason to use the cyber katana, if you need to finish something off that's already pretty much dead. It's functionally useless in all other ways. And there's no need to show you the secondary fire for the RPG, because it's just a laser targeting system. It basically allows you to redirect your rockets. It's handy during boss fights, not necessarily when you've got shit to be getting on with. And that is all of the abilities of the CLN. I've still got the railgun and the smart gun to show you on the NRG. So let's pick up some health. Oh, don't need to. Okay, I'm good. Right, is there any Nano around here? Yes, there is. I like having this on my HUD now. It's quite handy. Icon's a little small, but yeah, I can kind of forgive it for that. Because a lot of the nano is hidden away in secret areas, and you don't want to make it too easy. This does have very old school sensibilities, remember. Right, is this a valve one or a timed one? It's a timed one. Oh, I hate those little bastards. The round ones rush at you and explode. The reason I hate them is because they do that. They mix them in with the rat droids. And that is hella irritating. Fortunately, they're not such a problem now because I have a fucking railgun. Gotta love a railgun in a video game. They make life so much easier. Then we just go through here. Mission complete. I've arrived at the breach, and it scores you on all of this stuff. How many secrets you find, how much nano you pick up out of the 100%, number of enemies killed, number of deaths, achievements gained, etc, etc, etc. But it also gets you environmental kill, 24%, that's not bad, nearly a quarter. And 120 objects destroyed. Right, we'll continue.
Something is feeding our system with false.
I like the way it puts the cutscenes during the loading screen. That way it can still do stuff in the background. That's kinda handy. Because there's nothing worse than loading screen, cutscene. Oh, look, another loading screen. Right. Right. Right, we've got an upgrade to spend, so we're going to upgrade. We shall upgrade. How many did you say? I have 13 of that, 12 of that. I've only got 10 for my combat gear. I might as well upgrade my combat gear a bit more. Pickups regenerate more in ammunition and energy. Okay, that's fair enough. I'll use that. Thank you. I was going to be using the NRG for this next section anyway, because I wanted to show it you off. The smart gun function. And it does function very much the way you'd expect it to. But I recommend the smart gun if you're like me, if you're a bit of a lore hound in your games and you want to work out exactly what the enemies are all called, etc, etc. Granted, I have hilariously renamed some of them. Like, I'm pretty sure the rat droids aren't called rat droids. They just look like, they're just looking at like rats, and they are droids. The smart gun's main feature, it highlights the enemy. Oh, it's called a pecker. Actually, that's a funnier name. I wouldn't mind calling it a pecker. Oh, I love this game. This game gets me. Die, you little peckers! And I intend to show you the secondary function of this gun when I'm not fighting little peckers. Unfortunately, they do cycle round quite a bit before they actually hit them. I think the idea of the smart gun in this is it hits them in the point that's determined as their weak spot. But it does allow you to track them through walls, which is always nice. So why it gives you an X-ray scope, I don't know. Die, peckers! I'm not gonna stop laughing now. I know they're actually called peckers. For those of you who lived a sheltered life, pecker is a slang term for penis. Right, I need something a bit bigger to show off the secondary function. And also something that doesn't run at me at 900 miles an hour. Yep, just run through the fire at me. Don't mind me. Don't mind this very large flame in front of me. Right, that does it. Time to switch weapons. It's shotgun time. Now, I deliberately let my health get low there, so I can show you how the enhanced perception works. It's basically bullet time. And also because I know I've got a lot of health lying around where I've killed these little peckers. But yeah, that's enhanced perception mode. Can't say I'm really a fan of it, because it's basically bullet time. Call it what you want, it's bullet time. Which actually could be said of a lot of shooters, it's bullet time. And you'd still be fairly accurate. Right, this gauge is completely bollocksed. Because some idiot left a crate under it. Fortunately, we know the way in. Right, health, ammo, lovely. I didn't tell you about how the ammo works in this game. The guns automatically regenerate their ammo very slowly, but it is recommended to pick up pickups. To collect some pickups, because that will increase the rate of it. Which is another reason why I think this is useless. Because generally in a shooter, your melee weapon is saved for when you're low on ammo and you need to get some more before you can fight again. In hard reset, that's not really a problem.
Come back anytime.
Explodey thing! What do we have in here? Treasure. Secret treasure, always handy. No one wants obvious treasure. Right, I get to show you off the secondary fire now. Because that big stompy thing is about to come try and big stomp my face. You have to hold it for a while before it can lock on, and it fires multiple projectiles of high density projectiles, which do a hell of a lot of damage. And you see, that's the kind of trade-off I can get behind. Where it takes a while but does a lot of damage. That's always good. Oh, we have an upgrade. Let's, for the sake of it, let's show you what the X-ray scope does on the railgun. Because even though the smart gun is like the vastly superior thing for lorehounds, those things, by the way, were called gorillas. There's actually an achievement if you kill 2 in 20 seconds. No, 2 in 10 seconds. It's called Yes, We Have No Bananas. I think they went for kind of a based on real-world animal things. Right, X-ray scope engaged. You see, all it does is show you the enemy through the wall, which the smart gun can do, and is literally one roll of the mouse wheel away and takes no time to change between. Oh, look, you must crouch. No. Ah, this bit I wanted to show you. Because this bit has a brilliant little joke about modern shooters in it. Lock. There we go. Right, he's down. Come on, lock. How did I lose target lock there? I don't know, but I did. Fire! What were they called? I didn't see. There's the joke. You'll notice that that wall was about chest high. Which is, let's be honest, a bit of a staple of shooters these days with their cover-based bollocks. Whereas this game puts a chest-high wall next to some exploding barrels and lets you blow it the fuck up. This game is not fucking around. This game knows what it wants to be, and it does it very well. Have I convinced you to buy this game yet? If not, I'm going to try a more superliminal method of encouragement. Buy this game, idiots! It's really, really good! Right, that's my rant over. And this mission's still got quite a lot more to go in it, so I'm going to end the video here, because I've waffled on for half an hour about how good this game is. And if half an hour of me showing you off the weapons isn't good enough for you, then I don't know what is. Maybe you just have much higher standards than I do. Which actually explains most of my dating career. Fucking peckers! So, thank you all for watching. And until I see you again, I've been Salis. I just fried my peckers, and I will see you next time.